unfortunately the live gigs came to an end, but it was very productive for us. We were so used to gigging and performing live that obviously had to change. Everything was cancelled, so we put all of our energy into writing music. So that started over Zoom and getting creative together, and then we actually decided to put together something called Sunday Sessions, which are videos you can find on our social media pages of myself, Joe, and Amo, the lead guitarist and bass guitarist. We all recorded our own parts. So I'm the lead singer, so I would sing in my house and they would play their guitars, and then we'd edit it all together and we'd make videos. So that's what we spent a lot of our lockdown doing. And then when restrictions lifted a little bit, we went into Camden recording studios in Dublin, and we spent a lot of time there as well. Yeah, unfortunately the live gigs came to an end, but it was very productive for us. So actually the title Wild Wonder, basically we had sat down together as a band, could not come up with any sort of name for ourselves, and this was going on for ages. We just couldn't agree. Someone always didn't like whatever was suggested. So then it kind of came to a stage where Wild Wonder was put on the table. I think it was Amo that came up with this, and everyone just said, yeah, grand, let's go with it. So we've been Wild Wonder ever since, and that was probably 4 years ago now. So our band is called Wild Wonder. I am the lead singer. My name is Mags Fox. There is a lead guitarist, his name is Amo, and we have a bass guitarist as well, Joey. So Joey is actually my cousin, and that's how the band formed. He heard me singing at like a family event. We were having a bit of a sing-song, and then he came up to me afterwards and he had said he'd started to write some music with one of his friends who was Amo, and he asked me to kind of, come along to one of their sessions and get involved. So that's what happened. Then the band Wild Wonder was formed, and that was back in 2018 or 2019. And we're a pop rock band. We write our own music. And yeah, so it's all going great so far. We have released our first single in 2019, which was called New Energy. That came to number 3 in the download charts in Ireland. Then we released our EP, which was called Sunday Spell. That had 3 tracks: Sunday Spell, Midnight Masqueraders, and Lost Without You Now Acoustic. And since then, we have released a track called Said and Done. That was a single. We released that last year. So we obviously couldn't do any live gigs anymore, but when the restrictions lifted a little bit, anytime we could get into the studio, we did, because we spent a lot of time over the pandemic writing music together. Any opportunity we got to go into the studio, we took, because we had a lot to record. It was different. It took us a while to get used to, but we did it in the end, and it actually worked really well. It worked better than we had thought it would. But yeah, it was actually good for writing music, especially lyrics. It was probably harder to, get chords and riffs and write melodies. But for writing lyrics, it was definitely a good platform. Yeah, great. Over in Germany, we're getting a great response, so we're absolutely delighted. And MTV Germany shared our music video recently on their page. So yeah, we're absolutely thrilled, and we're working with Rola Music, and Eva there is great. She's keeping us updated all the time. So yeah, it's going really well in Germany for us. Before COVID, we were playing loads of bars and pubs around Dublin, and when we launched our EP, which was called Sunday Spell, it had 3 songs on it. Sunday Spell, Midnight Masqueraders, Lost Without You Now Acoustic was on it as well. We had a launch night in the Wiley Fox in Dublin, and that was brilliant. We got a huge crowd and a great response. So we were thrilled with that night. And yeah, we were gigging all around Dublin. We also played at Electric Picnic, which is a music festival in Ireland. So yeah, we were doing loads of gigs, but unfortunately then everything we had planned had to be cancelled. So hopefully we're going to get back out there soon and get going again. Well, we all take our inspirations from different places and different artists and bands. Like I love Taylor Swift and Dermot Kennedy and Sam Smith, but then the lads obviously have their own influences and inspirations. But all together as a band, we love Fleetwood Mac. We would be definitely influenced by them. So then, yeah, everything combined, we kind of come up with our own unique sound, which is our music from Wild Wonder. We record in Camden recording studios in Dublin with Keane and Connor. So yeah, we absolutely love it there. Well, I've always sung my life since I was about 5 or 6. My mum has been sending me to music lessons, and I've also played the piano all my life and a little bit of guitar. But it was really in 2018, 2019 when I met the lads and we formed the band and we started to really push it together. So yeah, really since then it's really taken off and we're delighted and we're thrilled. We have enough songs recorded for an album. So we recorded our music video for Said and Done and we got an amazing response. We recorded it with Fruit Frame was the name of the company that did it for us and they were absolutely amazing. Their creative director was fab. He did so much for us. So the theme behind it was paint, so loads of colourful paint. We had two dancers basically falling in love, rolling around paint, and then we were playing as the band as well in the music video. But it was so well received and we were delighted with it. The cover art for our EP, Sunday Spell, it's a picture of me sitting on a couch. That day we had actually gone to that location to film an acoustic version of our song Lost Without You Now. And I was just sitting on the couch staring at one of the lads and he clicked on the camera by accident and took that photo. So that's the picture that we ended up using. Even though we had taken loads more photos that day, we happened to use one that shouldn't have even been taken. So that's the story behind that picture. But yeah, I actually do like it. It's a nice picture. My favourite single that we have released to date is definitely Said and Done. I love everything about it. I loved making the music video for it. And no matter how many times I've heard it or we've rehearsed it or when we were recording it, I've just never gotten sick of it. I just love it still to this day. So my favourite song of ours would have to be Said and Done. Well, in 2019, we played the Wiley Fox in town for the launch of our second EP in Dublin. And that was an amazing night. We got a massive crowd. So that's definitely one of my most memorable gigs. And we also played Electric Picnic that year, which is a big music festival in Ireland. So yeah, getting to play at that and seeing our names in the lineup for Electric Picnic was amazing. So they're definitely the two most standout gigs for us as a band. Normally it starts off with the lads on guitars playing a set of chords or some sort of riff, and then I'll come in and, you know, hum along or sing some sort of melody over it. And then once we're happy with a verse, chorus, bridge, outro, whatever it is we're trying to do, whatever structure we have, and we'll, you know, get the feel for the song, see what the theme might be, and then we'll start to put lyrics to it. But sometimes, you know, we could be just driving along in the car and something will come to you. So you record yourself on your phone, send it into the group chat, and then the next time we're together, we'll listen to it and work on that. Or it could be a lyric that comes to you in the shower or whatever, and you'll just write it down. And the next time then we see each other, we'll talk about it and come up with something around it. So yeah, that's how we get creative together. And so far, it's worked. At the moment, we are working on our next release, which will be in a couple of weeks' time. So you can keep an eye on our social media for that. Once COVID lifts, obviously we're hoping to get on the road again and start gigging all around Dublin and further as well, hopefully. And we have more releases coming up before Christmas. And after that, then hopefully we'll be on tour and gigging all next year. So yeah, exciting things coming.